Okay. So I was gonna try to not go live tonight, but or yesterday. But I had a dream last night, like that, I went to my friend's house because I found out that she had um something happened to her. And I walked in and some man that she was living with slit her throat and raped her, right? And so I'm in there in the dream and I'm like, who would do this? And this guy came into the room and I was like, no, 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 get up to her. And she gets up and so basically rises from the dead. And then he comes instead of a knife, he had a gun. And I was like, okay, so now we're gonna have to play hardball. So I'm downstairs and he's trying to get her. And so I get the a gun and I'm from the bottom and I shoot him in the back of the head. And then there was another, I mean, it was a weird fucking dream. Like, this is a weird fucking dream. And I was like, basically raising people up from the dead in this dream. So then, I left and I was like, did you just see what I did? I raised this person up from the dead. Like, that's some heavy shit. And then it was this girl named Fawn. And so then after that, if I just think about it, today I've been under heavy attack. Like ever since I posted about the Jesus, you know, I got my another spiritual baby again. And from there, I've been under constant attack. I go to the store today, to Costco, to get a bunch of stuff for this alkaline diet or this alkaline I'm trying to do. And I had to cancel my Amazon account because they were taking a bunch of money out of my account without permission. And then I'm getting mail talking about suspended license, jail time, all this other shit. And I'm like, it's constant. It's like a real attack. From the dream realm to the physical realm. And even last night I had to stay up. Like it was 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't wake, I couldn't go to sleep. I was just like, you know, I'm gonna work out so that I don't stress. Cause you don't for some reason when I work out, I don't feel stressed. I feel like my body is working the situation out. But all of these things are coming at me left or right out of nowhere. And, I call my mom, to vent to her a little bit and try to, work the situation out. And I know that God is gonna do something major if the devil coming at me like this. If he's trying to seep into the dream realm and try to come to the physical realm, it's some major shit that's popping off. So it's not going to be too long of a post today, but I just had to talk a little bit more with someone about this because I feel like there are negatives and there are positives going on right now. And in the dream realm. So I separated myself for a little bit from the false class. I separated myself a little bit because I have to be more in protective mommy spirit mode, which means it's very important for me to not be tied down from the spiritual right now and learning and whatnot, but be at the beck and call of going back and forth to the energy that I created. So I kind of had to drop out of class from a spiritual standpoint. And I was telling them, I was like, your classes are too big here. Now that you have some like understanding of, music and all this other stuff, I feel like you've grown both to a point where you don't really need me, you know? Um, you don't really need me. So I need to just take a break for a little bit so I can focus on this spirit that I'm and I can smile and stuff like that. I am a little bit, annoyed, but I know at the end of the day, God is going to have glory in all of it. You know, it's like from when I was young, always being taken advantage of from the perspective of, what I'm in right now, all gullible. That was my crime for myself. I was very gullible as a very young girl, and even to this day, I try to keep my heart pure. That also means that the gullibility took over because, and then I had to have a reading. They said, "Hey, you got to be on. You gotta balance that gullibility out, ma'am. You gotta trust, but not trust too much." But it's like it came at such a, you know, it's such an age where I was like, "Oh shoot, now I get it." But now I have to deal with the consequences of being young and gullible. Um, so also I just want to ask y'all to send some prayers over to me because um you say attack, I'm under real fucking attack, real bad. Mental, psychic, physical. They coming after me. That. And I'm like, okay. You want me to be sad? You want me to be mad? You want me to be stressed? Nah. Nah. So, from one other situation is like, I'm going to hold my head up high. I'm going to deal with all of the consequences. I'm going to take my pride and push it to the side. And I'm going to fight with the tenacity that has been taught from me. Fight with the tenacity. But, and even like right now, I'm getting a ping like, we're warning you. Da, 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 da. And I'm just like, ain't nothing gonna scare me. I've seen the other side. I've seen the end game. God always wins. They always win. Anyway, um, yeah, that dream really got me a little bit like, shit. Well, if dreams tell you anything, I talked yesterday about my friends, my family being infiltrated and taken over, right? I talked about that yesterday. And then I have a dream about a friend being murdered. And I come to the defense of my friends because that's what loyalty is within me. Even if I met you one time, it's still me coming to the defense no matter what. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. And y'all, what's about, not about to happen, but this baby is different. Different. I hid him away. Hid him away. And I keep seeing his like energy pop up in my house and in my womb. Like he's like coming down to me quite often. And he's like giving me things. From the earth standpoint, and now this energy just coming like with lightning, it comes in through lightning bolts and shit. And I'm like, okay, that's all that I have today. That's all I'm going to talk about. But pray for me. Send me a big prayer. A big prayer. Like I'm not kidding. I need a big prayer. Like I need the whole system to go down immediately. Because I'm not going to go to jail and freaking end up like Dr. Sebi and my hero, Dr. Sebi, and my hero, Dick Gregory. I'm not going to do it. I'm going down in a fight.